Hey everybody, this is Zag400 bringing you the next episode of Monster Rancher EVO. In the last episode, or episodes, we finished off Campana. And in this episode, we will continue the story in Tongbul. Unfortunately, when I ended off and decided to continue on in my training, I quickly noticed that I had missed a cutscene. All it was is that we're doing a circus in order to raise money for the, school that Albert used to go to. So, before we do any of that, however, there's something I need to show. Both my duckin and my tiger, aka RJ and Venom, have, how do I put it? They no longer grow anymore. They've reached old age and there's nothing I can do with them. So what do you do with old monsters, you say? You seal them up and fuse them. So first we're going to seal Venom. Where's that RJ? I wasn't paying much attention. You can see me on the screen. Hello. Goodbye. Siki is also here trying to be sneaky. But he doesn't sneak sometimes. Sorry, Siki, you can't hide. I won't let you. Okay, so first thing you want to do is seal both of the monsters. Yes, cool sealing sequence. You cannot skip a sealing sequence if you haven't seen it yet. Now, as you can see, all my monsters are pretty strong, except for this one. But he's just new. So, Yonomoi, Rolling Stone, and RJ are all learning their abilities. RJ, as you can see, has very high accuracy and average stats all around. So what we want to do is seal. Okay. Skip. And then, you go to the combined selection and choose the two saucers. As you can see, I have a lot in here. This was supposed to be Golfray's monster. However, I made a horrible mistake because it can't use the swing, which is my main weapon. Well, not main weapon. It's not a weapon. I won't show you with it. But yeah. So first, you select one of the two old monsters and you select the other. But one thing you should always do before this, to make sure you always get a quality child, is save before fusion. You want to make sure that the monster inherits all the qualities you'd like. Alright, now that that's done, let's fuse them. You won't lose any of the monsters you use in fusion. They will simply lose a bit off their DNA bar, which both Venom and RJ have 4 pieces of, so they can pass on their genetics 4 times. These are the two monsters we're going to use. As you can see, Venom will give the monster an intelligence stats that's very high, and RJ will give accuracy. Now, one thing that's very different from this game to all the others is that it will always create a very powerful child. Now, unfortunately, we cannot fuse a cross of these, which kind of sucks. But I need new monsters. What I like to do is try to avoid using them more than once with the same pair. So I'm going to choose Duckin since it seems to have more DNA. This is the first time I've seen a combination, so I can't skip. It's a heart. I'm not going to say what it's supposed to be. And thus we have a new Duckin with extremely high accuracy and intelligence, meaning that if I specialize it in intelligence-based attacks, it's going to hit really hard and very fast. Now, unfortunately, the duck that I named my old one after has passed away. However, we did get I do have two other ducks that I could name it after. So I'm going to name it after Maddie. Yay, Maddie. If anyone out there is called Maddie, congratulations. You've got a duck named after you. And obviously we're going to create a new monster, but this time from, no, not from a saucer. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I know that the duckin can use the trampoline, but I don't know if I have another monster who can use the rolling thing. I know that you can't. No, you can't. This is a sneak peek of what I've got. Something that's very good for Marlene, or pixies in general. So I'm going to choose this one, despite its very horrifying appearance. And thus we have a lure. You know what? I think I'm going to call her Alice Swan. It reminds me of her demonic nature. Just joking. Let's see. I'm almost tempted. But no. You know what? I'll name her after my recently deceased pixie in number 3, Flutters. Oh, poor Flutters. She was great. Oh well. Alright. As usual, assign new monsters to new people with this. Completely fail. Okay, obviously I get Maddie, and she gets Flutters. Flutters is combative, which means they like the hardest training. Hyperactive, they work with all sets. No. Yes. And of course, for Marlene, we set him up with the wheel. Now, before we go any further, I'm going to check the duckin's general basis. Yes, you can see me. Hello! That's probably the closest you're ever going to get to actually seeing the real me. You're not going to get that lucky. Let's see. We have no fame here, that figures. Right, we're supposed to be going into monsters. As you can see, we have Rolling Stone. This is the general idea. He doesn't have DNA yet, because he's not a combination. However, if we go to Maddie, it shows that he was born from Venom and RJ. He has a steel body, meaning he won't get injured, or at least not easily. Healthy means that he's barely able to get sick. Motivation, raring to go. However, bonding is unfortunately lonely, because I didn't switch him between people, or let it drop to 0. So by all sense of technicality, it's 0. So I kind of screwed up there. It's great with accuracy training. Not so great with blah 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 blah. It's not so great with accuracy though. Well, it's great with accuracy, not so good with defense. That's what I'm trying to say. So this duckin I can live with. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut it here. I will meet you back when I'm doing the show. So I will see you all then. This has been Zag400, signing off for about 2 seconds. You'll see me in about 3, 2. Hey everybody, I'm back again with an updated setup. First off, let's start with the newborn Maddie. Of course, being very easy because she's level 1 only. There we go. I upgraded everyone's gadgets who had better engines here. There are large engines of speed and accuracy, I believe it was. And I think maybe defense. Yeah, defense. But we didn't have anybody who specializes in defense, so I kind of just moved on. Kind of effed that up. But, you can't really see it here, but the engine is really helping the performance, as evidenced by the tons of cash that are pouring out everywhere. Let's start with one of the more recent additions that we haven't even seen yet. As we all know, Lambert specializes in life training. So I obviously gave him a gadget that's good for raising life, and a monster who's good at the stat life itself. So, naturally, I fail. Shoot. These shows are a lot harder than they look, as you may already know. That and I haven't played in a bit. I've been playing more Monster Rancher 3 than this. It goes a lot faster. But as you can see, he's being shot between the two cannons. I think the cannon is currently level 2. Guessing from the angles of the cannons and all. Oh, yep, it's level 2. You can tell by the amount of stars on top. But by getting that star, you add a bit to the preparation bar. Now we move on to Goffrey's monster. Oh, fail. As you can tell, I really haven't practiced. I'm just showing this so that way I don't miss the cutscenes after this. Don't want to miss any of those. Or I missed one. No! Ah, I suck at this game sometimes. I mean, I'm better than most people when it comes to knowing how to raise monsters, but in actually doing it, I just suck. But that's why I'm educating you fine people who don't. But as you can see, his is level 2 now. The monster literally let goes at the end and does a whole bunch of tricks before grabbing back onto the trapeze. Looks really fancy-dancy, doesn't it? Okay, there isn't a... well, there is one level 1. Alright, let's go to our golem, which is the only level 3. Very intense. Very hard. I might actually become silent just so I can focus. Yay! You know. You may hear that in the background. My brother, Siki, decided to start mowing the yard. At probably the worst time ever. Yay. I just realized the camera was slanted. I'm so sorry! And I failed. Shoot. That was complex. No! I missed. But you can see that his is a lot harder. My legs are burning! My legs are burning! At least you won't have any leg hair problems. Mally, be quiet. If you can't hear that, that's my cat yelling at me for not paying attention to her and instead playing a game. I feel guilty. Moving on. Next, we're on to Maya, who's going to be our new intelligence monster on the team. She's probably not going to be used as an actual combat member until she becomes a lot stronger. Hello. Hi, Mally. Most annoying cat ever. And I just screwed up. Shoot. Well, this is turning into a great video. I have crappy commentary today. Come on. Okay. As you can see, Maya is doing her best, being elegant and awesome. But hopefully after this I can simply move on and do the dungeon of this place, which is what I really want to be doing right now. Oh no! No, I didn't get on. Oh. Well, I fail. I guess I should have seen that coming. I shouldn't be so focused on the money. And now I'm paying for it. I still got a lot of money, though. Okay, so let's see. Our MVP is Maddie, who got the highest score. Now you're going to really see where things are going. Rolling Stone got 154 speed and generals of 30s to 40s everywhere. Yanomoi. Hi, Copper. Do you mind being quiet? Hi. Fodder, which is my cannon fodder. Har, har, har. Gain 132 life. That's 100. In the case of life, the skill points to gain, they don't actually attribute to the skill itself and how good it is, but it actually adds points of health each point. So technically, its old life is now increased by 132 HP points, which is kind of cool. Blech. Maddie, of course, gets pretty good, but being a new monster, she isn't going to run as fast. She got a decent increase in accuracy. Not accuracy, intelligence, defense, and life, but got a lot of intelligence. I am screwing up. Blah, 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 accuracy. And Maya, of course, is getting intelligence boosted way throughout her skull. So these will be good. These monsters will be good genetic material for later on. Now, for the whole reason I recorded any of this, cutscene time. What's up, Tico? Al? Some scary guy is here. He's got red hair. Red hair, eh? Could it be the Red Orca? Maybe. Very well. I will see him. Al, here he is. Ah, Albert. I see your back sticking in your nose and where it's not wanted. Extorting money from your own parent. You are shameless, Brother Bernard. Huh? Brother? Don't expect special treatment from me. You're pursuing your silly dream, as always. I'm a traveler of the world. Unlike you, I'm not happy to squat on my pen, like a pig. Say what you want. I'll have the last laugh, friend. That Red Orca guy, he's Albert's brother? Yes. What's the story? Some other time. But enough of that. We have training to do, people. Yeah, it's amazing. So, as much as I'd probably like to continue along with this game and just do my training, I bet there's a cutscene. So instead of doing that, I guess I'll show off everything in here. This is the new mochi plant. I suggest that before you even leave this area, you have about 3 saucers of life-only monsters as a source of life DNA. Because Lambert, I don't know if you could get him back later on, but from what I know, you lose him later. So train all the life monsters you can now. You may not need more than that. Because, well, if you do really good, then you'll, with a guy that replaces him, then you won't need to worry about life as much, because you'll be defending it really well. As you can see, Tico has his golem. Here's my duckin. Stop attacking the cords, Copper. No. You don't seem to be in any particular problems. Goody. Alright, next. Oh, really? I thought there would be a story for sure. But, whatever. I bet there is. It would be unusual for this to not have story afterwards. Ugh, jeez. Come on. Are you kidding? Perhaps we have to do another show. Or something. Oh, I bet I know what we're supposed to do. It's been really way too long since I played this game. Oh, hello! Hello, peoples! Let's see. Pay attention to the screen, Zach. Don't give the users you walking into a wall for an hour. This is the headquarters of the Sand Whales. So, aka, important place. Let's see. Hi. Thanks to you, the orphanage can stay in business. Hooray! All our hard work paid off, Zach. Yes, but thanks to everyone's good intentions. We're truly grateful. Maybe not. Who are you? Thanks to you, the temple managed to not be taken over. Thank you so much. But be careful. Who knows what'll happen if Bernard finds out. I don't think I want to know. But I can't seem to figure out why the story isn't progressing. Here, how about I turn up the volume, because I can't hear this worth crud, and I doubt you can either. Ah, Lana. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. There we go. If you saw my arm, I'm sorry. Ah, Lana. Welcome. Good day, Tico. What a nice welcome. Hey, Lana, can I ask you something? Yes? Albert and the Red Orca are brothers, right? So why do they hate each other? Those two were always complete opposites, even when they were children. Albert was very serious. Bernard was rough and wild. But, along with myself, the three of us got along very well. But, one day, something happened between me and Albert. Since then, the three of us slowly started to grow apart. Something happened? I was sick with a terrible fever. Albert appeared with a kind of plant that cured my sickness. Only a few of those plants grow in all of Tampano Desert. It's very rare and valuable, and Al brought it just for me. His strength and kindness made me finally confess my love for him. And after that, Bernard suddenly changed. Our little group fell apart. Yes, it was because of that day. Well, when the heart says yes, none can deny it. Please, it isn't a laughing matter. So you left town because of a love triangle? That's cold. It wasn't like that. Deserting the town to become an entertainer. I suppose it's like repudiating everything my brother and merchant stood for. Maybe. Easy to say, I guess. Please stop. It has nothing to do with you. A propeller beanie? No, Marlene! That wasn't my intention. Albert, that was not good. Yeah, I don't think it was that good either. I'm not sure if there's any more cutscenes after this, but I'm gonna have to cut it here. I will see you all next time. Bye!